In this video, I'm going to be reviewing / giving my first impressions on the new Modern Warfare 3, mostly about multiplayer, but I'm also going to talk a little bit about the zombies as well as the new campaign. So let's hop straight into the video. I got some search and destroy on the new Modern Warfare, cooking it up in this lobby. You guys know how it is. But anyways, let's hop straight into this video. The first thing I want to talk about is the multiplayer. My first thoughts when I hopped onto the multiplayer was like, oh my gosh, this feels very much like a DLC. The movement felt very similar. They carried like half of the weapons over. Like the maps were very similar to previous maps that we known. But after playing it for a little bit, I started really enjoying the game, enjoying that we have maps that came back in from previous CODs. The movement is similar to Modern Warfare 2, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It doesn't mean it's, even though it feels the same in terms of the movement, that doesn't mean that it is a bad thing, like I said. But yeah, that could be like a bad thing, that it does feel a little bit like a DLC. Some other people were saying that too. But yeah, anyways, let's talk about the weapons in this game. I do like the weapons. The weapons actually do feel to have a good feel to them. I heard from some other people that they are not the biggest fan of the SMGs. They think they're a little bit on the weaker side. I've tested them out, not all of them, but a couple of them, no attachments, like I'm using right here. And honestly, I think the SMGs are pretty good, to be honest with you. I have to test out more of them. As long as you're not going for super long range and you really are working indoor, navigating around buildings, stuff like that, the SMGs seem to be pretty solid. Like I said, I do have to test out more of them, but those are just my first impressions on the SMGs. In terms of the maps itself, maps are very important to me, to be honest, because if it's not a fun map, I'm not really going to have that much fun playing that specific game. If it's not on a fun map. But these maps seem like they have a perfect mixture of indoor and outdoors, as well as, their patterns, flanking, and stuff like that. It seems like they have a really nice flow to them. And I would say really what makes it a really nice flow is that it's a perfect combination of indoor buildings as well as outdoor buildings too. So I think they did a really good job on that. Something negative I would say though about the multiplayer, it feels a little bland right now. It doesn't feel like there's a whole lot, but to be honest with you, the past couple years since they've been doing seasons, when the game launches, there's not a lot of stuff, is what I mean to say. They have their very basic game modes and basic stuff from any ordinary COD, and then it seems like when Season 1 drops, that's when they put in all their fun, cool stuff that you're really looking forward to that might be different than what was in other Call of Duty. So I'm really not bummed out, and I'm really not worried. I do have a lot of confidence that Season 1 will be really solid. They're probably going to add in 2v2 gunfight, I heard, as well as probably League play. I didn't hear much about it or anything about it for Season 1, but I'm sure League play would be something they would drop for Season 1, rank play, whatever you want to call it. So yeah. The other thing I want to talk about is zombies. Why not talk about zombies? What do I think about zombies? I played like one game of it. I don't even remember if I finished the game or if I just left. But supposedly the new zombies map is what is going to be the new Warzone map. And zombies is a huge map. It's like the size of a Warzone map. And you have to survive 45 minutes to leave, to get out and win. To be honest, I missed old Spec Ops from the old Call of Duty Modern Warfares, where you would just be in a regular multiplayer map. Your objective is to survive against enemies with your teammates. You can buy kill streaks, guns, perks, and it was simple as that. I liked that. That was very simple. If anything, I wish they did the zombies and kept the Spec Ops, because the Spec Ops is on the same multiplayer maps. It was always on the same multiplayer maps, so we're in multiplayer. So it doesn't seem like it would take a whole lot for them to make a Spec Ops game mode. Yeah, they might have to tweak it, make it right, whatever, of course, but it wouldn't be like a whole project considering it would be on the same multiplayer maps. And I think the fans would love that, to be honest. Especially how the leveling system is all the same throughout Warzone and Modern Warfare and whatnot. So, I think the fans would love it, and I think it would be a great opportunity, although I don't know why they didn't do it. I'm not surprised, though. But anyways, in terms of the campaign, I guess this is one of the final things to talk about, but the campaign, I heard it was very, very short, and that at the end, I don't want to spoil it, but at the end, it's just kind of like a teaser. You don't really find out what happens, so I haven't played the campaign, not much of a campaign player, but from what I heard is that it's not the best, and it could have definitely have been a better campaign. So if you're someone who plays campaign, just keep that in mind. Do a little research before you decide on purchasing the campaign. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video on my thoughts, my first impressions on the new Modern Warfare 3. If you did, make sure to drop a like, because that does help the channel out, as well as click the subscribe button, because if you subscribe, you won't miss out on any tips, tricks, and also news and information about the new Modern Warfare 3. But anyways, have a great day, guys.